Hello, my beautiful Librans. Welcome, welcome. This is your money and career guidance for the next 6 weeks or so, end of January and through to the end of February. With me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, my beautiful Libra, let's see what we have for you. This is good for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. But the main two you want to watch is your sun and your rising, okay? Alrighty, what's the main energy for my Libras for money and career? Okay, flexible. I want 3. We want that one and we want that one, whatever that is. Okie dokie. Alright, was anything turned over there? No. Okay. Alright, so we have building blocks and a leg up. Oh, that's nice in terms of money and career. Somebody's going to be helping you. Okay, so the first energy out, flexible. Number 19, okay, that is a 1. Leadership, all right, your life. Okay. Now, we know that we like to plan and we know that we like to be in control and use that incredibly intelligent mind and focused direction of, I know what I want. And that's wonderful, fabulous, tick, tick, tick. However, they are asking you, when I say they, the universe, your spirit, is asking you to be a little bit flexible. Now, the egg underneath is representing your happiness, your success, your victory, opening up, cracking open. But we need to be a little bit flexible with this, all right? So say, for example, you set your sights on a salary that you want, and you're like, I'm not getting out of bed for less than that amount. And you get offered a job that is less than that amount, but it may be a better job with better prospects, a better team. It may have better terms and conditions in terms of annual leave and pensions and bonuses. So look at the whole thing, all right? Be a little bit flexible. Another example might be you set a geographical circumference. I want it within half an hour commute of where I live. Allow it. It might be 40 minutes or 45, but it might be perfect for you. It's that kind of thing. Be flexible, okay? Because, excitingly, you are building something here for the future. Building blocks, right? Now, these blocks are loose, just like a toddler would play with the building blocks, because you can pick them up and move them around, and you can change things off. You are the architect of your own world and your own life in terms of money and career. So she's scratching her head here, having a good old think, kind of, what do I want to do? Where do I want to be? Think it all through and then be prepared to move those building blocks around, okay? It's imagining yourself like the architect of a house that you're designing. If you don't like the wall there, you can rub it out and move it there. You know, you want it a bit bigger there, push the wall out. It's that kind of, you have the flexibility to be able to adapt the way that you want your money and career life to look like, all right? We'll find out more when we add in the tarot. And you have, and this is lovely, somebody around you is going to give you a hand, a leg up. That little baby polar bear there climbing up on mum or dad's back, all right, to get a better view, to get some help. So there's somebody around you that's kind of in a higher position, better position, more knowledge, more senior, something like that, who's going to help you. This might be HR, this might be a recruitment consultant, this might be your boss who's saying, look, I'm going to put you on that course and fast track you to management or something. This could be for those of my entrepreneurs in business. This could be a bank manager organising a bank loan for you, a business loan, something like that. Somebody's going to help you. So I want you to stay open to receiving help. That's going to be important, because very often we are resistant to I can do it, I can do it, I don't need any help. Well, yes, you probably can do it, but let's do it the easy way, and rather than the hard way. If there's help available, let's grab it. Okay? All right, this is the Tarot of Dreams. Let's find out some more for Libra. Money and career, please. Money and career. All of them? Yes, apparently so. Okie dokie. So we've got the King of Cups. Oh, with the Magician. The Seven of Wands. The Four of Cups. And I want one more. Oh, judgment. Okay, nice. Let's put them where they want to live. They're going over there with that. They're going over there with that. That one's staying with that one. Okie dokie. So I talk amongst yourself. I'll be there in a minute. Let's add some more. This is the Moon and Stars Tarot, and we'll be clarifying with one of my other tarot decks. Tell me more for Libra, please. Okay. The Hierophant. Oh, something is very solid and stable. The Knight of Cups, taking action. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, we like to see that in a money and career reading. The Empress and the Six of Cups. This is very strong. Very powerful, very strong. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards out of 10. That's quite significant. Okay, when we get a lot of major arcana cards in a reading, then it's saying that this is a really important period in your life. The next 6 weeks or so, very important, right? So we've got some significant stuff going on, going down, and we like it. It's good. Okay, so we're going to be flexible. We're not going to be too rigid. We're going to set our goals, but allow a little bit of wiggle room, because we're in our manifesting power, our creative power. Now, the Magician and the Empress, this is a fantastic combination. Very much in your creative magic to make things happen, to build your existence, your life, your world the way you want it to be, that works for you. So we're going to be flexible. We're going to step into our magician energy, and we're doing it from a place with that King of Cups of real, doing it from the heart. All right. The head, I know you're an air energy, so you're a bit head led. So we want to make sure that we balance up the thinking with the feeling, all right? Allow that heart energy to come in. The King of Cups is all about heart energy. He doesn't wear his heart on the sleeve. He's not a mushy kind of chap, but he feels deeply, and he allows his feelings to guide him without them controlling him. So he has mastered his emotions. He doesn't let them rule him, but he does consider them. How will I feel about this? Does that feel good for me? So making sure we're bringing the feelings into it, and not just that incredible air energy that you have in that mind of yours. Okay, so you're in this magician energy from the heart, a wonderful combination. Now, what you're wanting to create, because this is a creative energy, all of this, okay? It's very strong. I'm creating something here. What do I want my 2024 to look like? Where do I want to be this time next year? Because this next six weeks is setting the scene for the rest of the year. Okay, really important. And what I'm wanting with the Hierophant here is stability. I want it to be long lasting. I don't want it to be a flash in the pan. This is contracts. This is Saturn led, so we're making sure that we're doing everything in a very responsible way, a very grown up way. We're not reacting, we're responding. We are taking action with the Knight of Cups, about making sure that heart energy is in there. Will it make me happy? Yes, it might give me the spondoolies, it might give me the money, but I might be miserable. I need to make sure I've got a bit of both. I've got the money and it feels good in my heart. I'm going to enjoy it, all right? So making sure you're bringing that balance in to what you're creating. But you're taking the action here. These are both action cards. And this is really digging deep into what will it mean for me in the longer term. I'm setting myself up here for something that is very lasting and can lead to other things. It could be a stepping stone. Sometimes we need to go sideways in order to go up, but we don't see it as backward step. All right, it's sideways, but then I can go up from there. That's the flexibility. Okay. Now, anything else they want me to say on that? No, they're saying move on. Okay, so let's look at this middle row then. The building blocks, there she is, scratching her head, having a look at her blocks, having a really good think. Does that work for me now? It might have worked before. It doesn't necessarily mean it works now, because I've grown and I've changed. It's a number 28, that's a 10. All right, so that's sort of completions, and numerologically it goes to a 1, which is what do I want now? I'm in charge. So you are allowing, okay, they're saying, look, make sure you come into your heart center to ask yourself, who am I now? What do I want now? And what do I want going forward? Because what you wanted 5 years ago or 10 years ago isn't necessarily what you want now. And we need to catch up and make sure that we're manifesting from where you are now, not where you were or where you're going. Manifesting has to be in the now. So who am I now? What do I want now? And what do I want for my next 12 months? So you're organizing that, planning that, thinking that through, and then you are dropping into really defending and protecting it. The 7 of Wands is the courage of your convictions. So now you know what you want. You're going to stand in that power to say, all right, other people might not agree with me, because that's the 7 of Wands, people kind of coming up against him a little bit, but he's holding his ground. So no, I figured this out. I know what's right for me, and this is what I'm doing. So if you don't like it, frankly, tough. I'm doing what's right for me, because I'm heading to my 10 of Pentacles. I want my stability and my abundance and my prosperity to be solid, but not just the money, in a fulfilling, enriching way that is right for me. And so I'm opening myself up here to any help that's available to me. Let me show you this beautiful card. These polar bears there. So be open to help, right? Make that your mantra. I am open to receive help and guidance. Allow yourself to align with any help that's there, because when you do, you start noticing, oh, they might be able to help me, or that might be a good phone call to make, or that might be worth investigating. As soon as you open up to help, the help starts to flow towards you. So this 4 of Cups is the card of dissatisfaction. It's not a moany-groany card. It's a realistically evaluating, where is my life in terms of money and career? Am I happy? Am I fulfilled? Is it working for me? Because it's through that identifying what doesn't work that you're identifying the gaps of what you want to fill. And then you can take the action to fill them, because you have the Empress underneath, which is that beautiful, abundant, Venus-led, and you're Venus-led, so you really tap into the Empress energy to be able to create and manifest the abundance that and the beauty in life that you want. So you are looking at what isn't beautiful, what doesn't work for me so well. Right now, I can step into creating it, manifesting it, and making it happen. So now we step into making it happen. Here's the Judgment card, the rebirth, the rising up, the phoenix rising. Look at me fly. Here I go. I am moving into my next phase now. Now, this can sometimes be a second chance as well that rears up. All right, so it may be something you've discounted before. And now that you've reevaluated everything and you're in this heart-centered, abundant energy to create something new, it may well come round again. So keep your eyes open for that, all right? And it might be with that leg up worth speaking to somebody saying, you know, that job I went for last year and I didn't get, is there any chance that I can be reconsidered for that if it comes up again? And it's that kind of allowing that to happen if it's meant to be, okay? But this is predominantly, this Judgment card is predominantly an energy of I've learned everything where I am and I'm no longer learning or growing there. It's boring, it's stale, it's stagnant, and I'm ready now to rise up into something new. And I'm listening to the guidance from my heart. 6 of Cups is your soul energy, but it's also nostalgia about the past and potentially people you've known a long time. And because it's all linking in with a leg up and the Judgment card, this can absolutely be people you went to school with or people you've worked with before. They are the one that's going to give you a leg up and give you a hand to move into this new thing that you're building. Okay, so it could be a new job, it could be a relocation, it could be shifting and moving your investments, whatever it is. we are shifting it forward. For my entrepreneurs in business, you're in a very strong creative flow. So have a look at the foundations of your business with the Hierophant there. What's the foundations? Does your website need updating? Does your booking system need improving? Is everything up to date? If you've got old photographs that are years out of date and, you want to bring some new, fresh blood into it, fresh energy into it, fresh newness into it, have a good look at all of that, because it's time for a reevaluation to get the foundations meeting where you are now, not where you were when you started it. Yes. So I regularly update my website at least 2 or 3 times a year, put new photographs on, change up the look of it, keep it fresh. It's that kind of thing. I regularly reevaluate my services and my offerings and what I'm selling. And is that what people are wanting now? What's selling, what's not? You're looking at everything like that and saying, what worked maybe 3 years ago isn't necessarily what's working now. We need to constantly be evolving and changing, because this is a card of stagnancy, and this is rising up out of the stagnancy into something new that's ready and right for you where you are now. Okay? All right, let's get some clarification. This is the legacy of the Divine Tarot. Tell me more for Libra, please. I'm mindful of time. I don't want these readings to go on too long, but I also want to make sure you've got enough information. Okay. So flexible, we've got the 9 of Swords. That's anxiety. All right, so let's just recognize that when we have got our goal set on something and something comes just slightly outside it, it can freak us out a little bit. It's like, oh, that's the perfect job, but it's too far. It's like, well, can we find some way to make it work? Can we work around it? Let's not let it freak us out. All right, so it has the potential to stress you out because it's not quite so. But just trust, all right? Let go of the anxiety and just trust. There's the 6 of Cups again. Your soul is leading this. There's something new here that we are wanting. Listen to the feelings, listen to the heart, and allow yourself to move forward into receiving. Ooh, 6 of Coins. This is balance as well. We always see the scales in the 6 of Coins, a little bit like the Justice card. The scales are there, but they're not balanced. There is more coming in than is going out. You've actually got more than enough. This is a card of receiving. So instead of you being in the lack, you're in the flow. All right. So it's a lovely card. So energy-wise, get into the energy of receiving. I am receiving. All my needs are always met. All my needs are more than met. All right. So that there's always more than enough. Now, the King of Wands. There is your entrepreneur energy, your management leadership energy. This is your life. You lead it. You decide. You make it happen. You're in that power. Building blocks, coins, 8 of Coins. That's work. I'm building something new for my career. For those of my retirees, this isn't going to be relevant for you, but you could be working on your home or your investments. Those of you, this is about career. You are building something new here for your career. You're stepping into a new energy and you're going to hold your own and hold your ground. Okay. And you're going to need to hold your ground, because there's the devil energy, which is going, oh, you can't. That's never going to work. Oh, why are you even thinking? It's the doubts. It's the restrictions. It's the fears. It's the feeling out of control and feeling that you're a puppet on a string. You are nobody's puppet, my Librans. You are nobody's puppet. So we've got the 7 of Wands underneath. That's where you need the courage of your convictions. That's where you need to say, no, this is what I'm doing, and stuff any restrictions. I'm going to blast through them. I'm working my way through them. I am allowing myself. So this could be that you are looking for a different job and there just doesn't seem to be anything there, and you think, oh, I'm just completely held back. But this is where the flexible comes in, because maybe you're looking in the wrong industry or in the wrong location. Maybe you're looking in the wrong place. All right. So when we overcome the devil energy by the courage of our convictions, then we will find those doors opening for us. So doors are opening. You need to find a way to block any blockages. Block the blocks, okay? Don't let them win. Don't let them get in the way, because it's time. It's time for you to go. You're in your Emperor energy here. You've got the Emperor and the Empress, a lovely balance of both the masculine and the feminine. The masculine to do, the feminine to be. I'm creating my abundance, and I'm doing it from a place of power and empowerment, which is opposite to the devil. This is disempowerment and victim energy. All right, the Emperor and the King of Wands are nobody's victim. They're in charge. They know what they want, and there's nothing going to hold them back. So get into that energy, because at the bottom of the deck, we have got the Sun. There is the sun shining down upon you and what you are growing, building and creating. And what the sun shines on will grow. So this is incredibly positive. The Emperor with the Sun is a phenomenal combination of power and light. And when we have both and we embrace them both, whoosh, the world's your oyster. It really is. Let's get an affirmation card for you, and then we'll have a final message from the angels. What's the affirmation for Libra, please, for money and career for the next 6 weeks? Okay. We have got page 43. My body is a healing machine. That's interesting. And these come from my book, which I know many of you have got, the affirmation booklet. If you do have it, it's page 43. My body is a healing machine. Now, when this is coming up, this is asking you to have a look at your health, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Is the life that you are living working for your health or destroying your health? Pause for dramatic effect. Okay, let me say it again. Is the life you are living in terms of your money and career supporting your health or destroying your health? Because when we get the balance right and we're living the right life in the right job and there's enough money, then we are in balance in our body, and our body can restore to physical health, because your body is a healing machine, but what it needs is the right conditions. So if you are in an incredibly stressful job and you are, drinking alcohol every night as a detox from the stress of the strain of the job, that's not going to do your body any favors. If you are comfort eating because of stress and exhaustion, it's not doing your body any favors. So we don't need to tackle, and as a hypnotherapist, I would not be tackling in that situation either the drinking or the eating. I'd be tackling the cause, which is, why are you drinking and eating like that? Why is it? Oh, because my job's stressful, or my relationship's stressful, or I spend 3 hours on my commute to work and I'm just exhausted all the time. Right, well, we need to look at what we can change then in terms of the life. And as you change the life into more balance, you'll find that the issues with food and drink will actually go away all by themselves. And then your body resets, because it is a healing machine. So there's a message there, not for all of you, but for some of you, about look at the cause, not the symptom. Look at the cause. Because when we're living a life that's in harmony and balance and feels good, our body restores to incredible health when we allow it to. Okay? All right. Let's get a last message for you from the angels. Final message. This is the Oracle of the Angels. Final message. There we go. They're just repeating themselves of what I was just saying. So what I was saying about this, when we're living the wrong life, out of harmony, out of balance, it affects the health. When we are getting back into harmony, the body comes back into balance. So your focus of these shifts and changes in terms of money and career is to get yourself back into harmony, all right? Get in the balance, back in the heart. And as we come back into the heart and we allow all of the stuff to go that isn't heart-centered, we come back into balance, and then we start living our best life. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up, a like, all that lovely good stuff. Oh, there we go. There's the fireworks going off. I think that happened for you last time. So do with me put my thumbs up apparently when they both come up, but it doesn't happen every time. I did it on, I think I've done it on most readings at the end, gone like that, but then no fireworks have come, but they do for you. So this is a little sign for you there right at the end. Right, I'll be back at the end of January with your February monthly general tarot guidance, and your next money and career reading will be at the end of February. So I'll be back before then, and I'll see you next time. A very happy new year to you. A wonderful January and February in terms of money and career for you. I am wishing you all so much love. Take care. Bye-bye.